Today we'll have a discussion on IELTS writing section. Hello friends, today we'll have a discussion on IELTS writing section. So IELTS writing sections have different tasks for general training and academic training. Okay, so you would see that IELTS academic writing test comprises topics suitable for undergraduate and postgraduate students, whereas in IELTS general training module you are going to get excerpts on general topics from books, magazines, notices, company handbooks and guidelines that you are likely to face on a regular basis in an English speaking environment. So it means that for IELTS academic training, the challenges which you are going to face during your exam, you are going to express an academic views because you are going for further education for graduate or postgraduate level, so they want to see that how sound your knowledge is to express your ideas in academic setting. Whereas for your IELTS general training, the questions which you are going to likely to get, it will be on your day-to-day basis of generally English speaking environment. Okay, so this is the first point. Now let's have a understanding on academic one. So what type of test format which we get? Now there are two parts, task 1 and task 2, and it should be written in an academic, semi-formal or neutral style. In task 1, you are presented with a graph, table, chart or diagram, and you are asked to summarize and report the information in your own words. You may be asked to select and compare data, describe the stages of a process, describe an object or how something works. So it will be purely on academic topics. Okay, so you might can get a table or graph and then you need to summarize the information which is written in that which is expressed in that table or question. Now in the task 2, you are asked to write an essay in response to a point of view. You can have argument or problem with respect to that essay topic. You need to express your opinions, you have to argue, you need to compare and contrast. So it will be in a basic day-to-day topic, and they might can ask you in a general topic too. So task 1 comparatively as compared to task 2 it doesn't have much of marks. So you will see that task 2 contributes twice as much as task 1 to the writing score. So this is advisable. Before doing task 1, students should do task 2 first. Okay, now in the IELTS writing test format, general training, you will find that in general training also you have 2 parts. Topics are of general interest. So in task 1, you are given a situation where you have to write a letter to request information from someone or explain the situation at hand. So the letter may be personal, semi-formal or formal in style. In task 2, you are given to write an essay in response to a point of view, argument or problem. So the essay can be less formal in style with a more personal response than the academic writing task 2 essay. Now in the task 2 contribute as much as task 1 to the writing score. So here also student must do task 2 first, then they should switch to task 1. Now let's have some helpful tips for IELTS writing test. Now you will see when you write your answer, remember the examiners are grading you on your expression. There are no wrong or right answers. Okay? Examine the questions properly. So you need to understand that what is being asked to you. And then you can see all parts of the question. Remember to stick to the word limit. If you happen to write less than 150 words in task 1 or lesser than 250 words in task 2, you will lose marks. Always write the answer in your own language. If you use the words from the question exactly, you will not be given marks for the same. So the important tip here is whether you are attempting academic test or general training test, you need to learn to paraphrase. Okay, so the question will help you to identify the topic, but that doesn't mean that the same topic, that introduction which is given or the kind of information is given in the question, you will directly write down in your test. So you need to paraphrase. Okay, so that is really important. It is again advisable, do not use bullets in your answers. Always write them in full. Arrange your basic ideas into different paragraphs. This shows the examiner how well you can organize your points. Then do not concentrate on writing long. Often aspirants think that if we are going to write complicated style of writing or will write long answers so we can fetch good marks. No, it is not that at all important. What is important is that you need to write well. It should be coherent. Organize your thoughts well. Ensure your grammar is also immaculate. It should be correct. When attempting academic writing task 1, you will have to select and compare relevant information from data presented in a graph, table or diagram. So when writing the introduction, never copy the text from the questions. Always use your own words. In task 2 of the academic writing test, you will see that it is an essay. So always plan the structure of your essay beforehand. Place a nice introduction, supporting ideas and real life examples, followed by conclusion. So you are given 40 minutes to complete your essay for task 2. Always take 5 minutes to plan your answers before you start writing, and 5 minutes in the end to review for any mistake. So in your essay, keep the last paragraph for a valid conclusion for all the points you have made in the answer. Do not confuse between singular and plural nouns. Always double check your answer for this common mistake. Remember, spellings are everything, and you can use Standard American, British and Australian spellings. All these are acceptable in IELTS. I hope you like my lecture on IELTS writing test. Thank you so very much.